news break that we're putting out right now on our screens is exactly that. Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar, who's involved, whose role in several terror attacks in India is well known, well documented. He's lost 10 members of his family, 4 of his closest terror aides who've helped him plotting terror attacks. They've been eliminated, neutralized too. All of Masood Azhar's family members, these 10 family members, 4 close aides, were all holed up in that mosque, which they consider to be a safe house of sorts. And those pictures on the right of your screens from Bahawalpur. This is the Jaish headquarters. You can see that the building completely blown to bits, the exact point where the missile fell in. And so everyone who was inside that mosque, terrorists, Jaish-e-Mohammed members, terror aides of Masood Azhar, all gone, all neutralized, Pooja.
Munish Pandey joins us. Munish, let's be very clear on this, isn't it? Whether it's the nephew like Talha, Rashid, Usman, Umar, Mohammed, Ismail, they've been indoctrinated. These close relatives, when we say, are not innocent civilians. They've all been a part of this cadre of the Jaish-e-Mohammed of Masood Azhar, isn't it? Tell us more details.
Well, this is big. As far as Masood Azhar is concerned, you know, the entire world knows he is a terrorist who has carried out multiple attacks, not only in India, but also in different parts of the country. And that is why he has always been a high target. Masood Azhar is someone who was born in Bahawalpur, and when in today's attack, what we have been given to understand is that at least 10 members of his family, have been killed in these precision attack which were carried out by the Indian Army. Now, as far as the reports are concerned, we have been given to understand is that the close family members of Masood Azhar has been killed. He himself, there is no clarity whether Masood Azhar is safe or not, but we have been given to understand is that as of now, the clarity is regarding the family members of Masood Azhar, and it is a big success as far as the Indian military is concerned. Now, also we have been given to understand is that this evening 4 o'clock there are prayers which will be held by Masood Azhar's close relatives for the family members. So it is going to be, we'll get clarity on what exactly happened. But this is clear that he has lost at least 10 members of his family.
There were some reports that suggested that there were high-value targets in Bahawalpur in that particular strike that took place in the mosque. And you see those images on the right of your screens. That's the exact mosque, footage of which is on your screens, where you had Masood Azhar's terror aides, his family members, all together chilling there, thinking they were completely safe, protected by the Pakistani army. Little did they know that all the way in Bahawalpur, in the core of the Jaish-e-Mohammed camp, you will see this kind of a strike by our forces, which is what makes this strike so successful. That when they least expected it, thinking they're safe in their hideouts, thinking they're enjoying the protection of the Pakistan army, they've been completely exposed, they've been eliminated and neutralized. And this is what I said earlier as well, Pooja. What we're seeing right now, these strikes, with the news that we're putting out of 4 close aides, 10 members of Masood Azhar's family being eliminated, we've gone right down to the root of terror right now.
Absolutely.
We have made it very clear the backbone of terror will be broken.
This Markaz-e-Subhanallah and other areas, remember in Bahawalpur, please make no doubt about it, this Bahawalpur, which is the 12th largest city of Pakistan, is very crucial when it comes to a terror hub. This is where, in many ways, maximum terror operations protected, secured by Pakistan military was handled all this while. Munish Pandey continues to be with us. Munish, any details yet about the names? Because as we look at this dossier that Manjeet Negi has accessed, and I keep reading through the details which elaborates what the government has said, that when Maulana Masood Azhar would address the cadre, the event is being attended by his own younger brother, other JM operatives who were actually part of the family members. Munish, if you can hear me, any details yet about if the names have come up? Because at this juncture, remember, Bahawalpur clearly was the big target. It was the terror hub. And this, remember, the government had kept in its radar. This was the operational headquarter, no less. It was not simply a civilian structure. This is where precisely the Pulwama attack was operated from, was organized from.
देखिए अंजना, एक बात तो साफ हो चुकी
Okay, apologies. We'll go to Munish in just a bit also for these details. What we're breaking right now on our screens confirm what several reports did hint at, that there have been high-value targets in Bahawalpur. It is based on specific intel that each of these 9 locations were chosen for these precision strikes. And now you know why. Because what you see right now in Bahawalpur is that the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror network has gone bust, has been targeted, and several key members of Jaish-e-Mohammed's terror network eliminated and neutralized. Like I said, they thought they were safe inside this particular safe house. Clearly, they've been exposed, and how our agencies, intel agencies, knew exactly where they were. And that's why this targeted strike on 9 such locations will hopefully, Pooja, also pick up these details of the other locations too and the casualties, the terrorists who've been eliminated there.
And imagine this, Akshita, when we talk of Jaish-e-Mohammed, even Pakistan was forced to ban this organization after the 2001 parliament attack. That was the level of international pressure. And yet, not only Masood Azhar, but all other JM operatives have happily operated from Bahawalpur. This reflects how words are so different when it comes to the action.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.